Good evening, everyone. And I'm sorry, hold on one second. I'm so sorry. You know how it is these days. You can't be too careful. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 18th annual Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation Birthday Bash. My name is Sebastian Di Natale, and as you can see, I am live on location here at beautiful Lucian's Manor, where we celebrate the Birthday Bash every year. Just smell those flowers and breathe that fresh New Jersey air. Don't mind that it's daytime outside or that there's another me walking through camera. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not at Lucian's Manor. I'm in my teeny tiny apartment in Brooklyn, New York. I know. I wish there was a waterfall here. Instead, there's a 96-year-old landlady that lives below me that thinks I'm her husband. Laura is not so thrilled about that. Obviously, we've had to do things a little bit differently, but that's not going to stop us from celebrating ARVF's event of the year, the 18th annual Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation Birthday Bash. 2020 vision, baby. Let me give you a little tour about how we do a virtual fundraiser. Now, if you're not at the virtual event website yet, go to arvf2020.givesmart.com. We'll wait. It's fine. Go ahead. Take your time. How about those Eagles, though, you know? I mean, talk about a good football team. They got it all. They're great. All right, time's up. You made it to the website. Hooray! First and foremost, this wouldn't really be a fundraiser if you didn't donate some moolah, some guap, some Benjamin, some dough, some chalupas. I'm talking about money. Next up, we got the bread and butter of the birthday bash. I'm talking the silent auction, baby. Shh, it's a secret. No way, tell everyone. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I definitely need one of those for my mantle. You'll be notified via text if you get outbid or if you win. The silent auction closes Sunday, November 1st at 5 p.m. And with that, let the bidding war commence! Uh-oh, screen time alert. I've been up here yapping for way too long, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? Allow me to introduce the two people responsible for my great looks and my chronic lower back pain, the founders of the Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation and my parents, Mario and Giselle Di Natale. Take it away, guys. Transition.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us today in celebrating Birthday Bash 2020. Perfect vision. We hope you're comfortable celebrating with us wherever you may be. I know we are. Here's to 2020. And hoping something good comes out of it.
During our 13 months in and out of Children's Hospital, Alicia provided the vision for us that children, especially teenagers, needed more than medicine to thrive. We watched and we listened as Alicia wanted things to do to occupy her time and tried to have as normal of a life as possible. Just last week, I received an email from a parent whose son, age 17, had received a teen kit and a bandana pillow. He was so thankful that there was an organization that was thinking of him. Over the past 17 years, the foundation has grown from one teen lounge in a children's hospital to now 5 unique programs provided to over 50 children's hospitals across the country. Victorious for Teens programs significantly change the quality of life for teens and their families.
It's stories like these that make it easy for the foundation to continue its mission and to ask for your support. We know that this year has been a most challenging time for us all. With your help, we provided programs to over 1,000 teens this year. Thank you, and let's continue to be Victorious for Teens. Can I go now? The game's on. Get out of here. Oh,
Mario.
Birds are on. Go Eagles.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Now's a good time to remind you to follow ARVF on social media. We'll give you updates on all the good we're doing in the world thanks to your contributions. Why don't you subscribe to something good on Facebook instead of political comments from people who have no idea what the hell they're talking about? Now it's time to honor this year's champions. And to introduce them, let's throw it to Giselle. Big transition, big transition.
Thanks, Sebastian. This year we are pleased to be awarding 3 honorees as Victorious Champions: Dennis Pullen, Kimberly Dickstein Hughes, and Michael Sacamano. In their own personal way, they are not only champions for the foundation, but have demonstrated leadership, commitment, and passion for many New Jersey communities. Please join us in celebrating them tonight.
While everyone has been doing their part, Virtua Health has remained committed, caring for our community in new and different ways. Implementing the highest safety protocols to help you get well and stay well, and offering mobile check-ins and telehealth visits so you can get the care you need on your terms. As your world starts moving forward, don't leave your health on hold. Virtua is here for you, and here for good.
Good evening, friends. I am excited to join you virtually this year for the Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation's 18th annual birthday bash. Congratulations to Giselle, Mario, and the entire Alicia Rose team for pulling together this wonderful celebration benefiting hospitalized teens and young adults in our community. You are an inspiration to all of us. Over the last several months, we have watched our nation and the world respond to the coronavirus pandemic. We have been touched by the heroism of our frontline healthcare workers who are doing everything they can to keep us healthy and safe. Right here in our own community, we have felt deep gratitude for our local healthcare heroes at Virtua Health. From the onset of the pandemic, Virtua's care team has swiftly responded to the needs of our community. They quickly stood up testing centers, began clinical trials, advanced their telemedicine services, distributed food to those in need, and more, all while providing extraordinary care to those impacted by COVID-19. An organization this deeply rooted in serving its community does not come without strong leadership. It has been truly inspiring to watch President and CEO Dennis Poland lead Virtua in its mission to be here for good, especially through these most challenging times. Author John Maxwell says that leaders don't become great because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. This is exactly the type of leader Dennis is for Virtua Health. His commitment to serve those who rely on Virtua for care makes a difference in the health of thousands of patients and their families every day. As chair of the Virtua Health Foundation Board of Trustees, it is my honor to introduce my friend and colleague, Dennis Poland, and congratulate him on being recognized as a victorious champion for his unwavering commitment to the health of South Jersey. Dennis, congratulations.
Good evening. I'm truly honored to accept this award from the Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation. And congratulations to my fellow honorees, Mike and Kimberly. They're both deeply invested in our community, working hard to make a difference in the lives of others, and inspiring countless people to follow in their footsteps. At Virtua Health, we have a collective mission to help people be well, get well, and stay well. In a purposeful way, we deliver compassionate care to all of those who turn to us in need. It takes a team of dedicated colleagues to meet our mission, and we know our organization is made stronger through partnerships with like-minded community friends. Virtua's special relationship with the Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation is a great example of this, and I'm grateful for all we've achieved together. The foundation has done so much to support our adolescent patients. Thanks to their generosity, we now have beautiful, fully stocked art carts at Virtua Memorial Hospital and Virtua Voorhees Hospital. Art and imagination brings joy to our teen patients while they're in our care. They find comfort in the outlet that art provides at a time when they most need to be uplifted. We also have a new Alicia's Art Cart in our behavioral health program based in Camden. The foundation have also supported the adolescent unit of this behavioral health program, known as CASTLE, with a generous grant to allow us to upgrade technology for young patients to better achieve treatment goals. At Virtua, We know that good health depends on access to care. It also depends on each of us looking out for one another, showing up for each other, and doing all we can for those who are sick or suffering. Sometimes the simplest ideas have the greatest impact, like the provision of art supplies to a young person in need of therapeutic self-expression. Each day, Giselle and Mario, their sons, and their friends share a commitment with our 14,000 colleagues at Virtua to make a difference in the lives of others. Through the foundation, they're improving the lives of teenage and young adult patients. On behalf of Virtua and our patients, thank you for this special honor. I look forward to our continued partnership and our efforts to be here for each other and here for good. Thank you.
Thanks, Dennis. And now for our second champion of the night, Mike Sacamano.
Tonight is a special night. For all of you, or many of you who do not know, a few years ago, our partner, Michael Sacamano, suffered a massive stroke. Partners ran to see Michael, and at that moment, nothing could move except his eyes. 4 days or 5 days later, he was back at work. Michael survived, and thank God, and that's why we're here tonight to celebrate.
With the luck of good medicine and good timing, I came out of that stroke 95%. Since that day, I've struggled with how to repay the people that have assisted me and others. I decided that I wanted to have a charity event. We chose 3 local charities that have meant so much to the hearts of the partners of Freedmen.
The Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation is a national nonprofit that provides activities and events for children and teens who are hospitalized and being treated for cancer and other life-threatening illnesses.
Johnny M Foundation is in honor of my 3-year-old son that passed away suddenly. We do a lot of work with the Ronald McDonald House in Camden, where we have Johnny's Clubhouse. We have a house in Orlando, Florida, where we send cancer patients on a vacation to Disney World.
I am so thrilled to be here with Michael and all of his partners at Freedmen, and I'm thrilled that Samaritan could be part of it also.
Freedmen's Give Back initiative opened the doors for everybody to understand in the firm and in the community what we're here to do.
Michael chose tonight to have a VIP event to watch him have his head shaved, and that will be all given to charity.
I figured if I was going to ask people to donate money, I wanted to do something in return. The shaving of my head is in solidarity for everybody that suffers struggles. This is going to take longer than people expected. I like it.
He's proud of his head of hair, and now that it's gone, I think it's a bold move. I don't know if I could do it. But I think it shows that he is willing to help other people in our community.
I've been blessed both personally and professionally. And what better way to live life to its fullest than to assist those in need. To date, we've raised over $70,000 that will be split each way. It could not be done without the help of everybody in this room.
Seeing Mike bring all these great people together to celebrate the community and celebrate the not-for-profits that he's supporting and what he's been through is just great and very, very overwhelming.
Anytime an employer can work with an employee and sponsor something as wonderful as this, it's just a fantastic thing.
I'm proud to say that I'm in a culture at Freedmen where the employees, the partners, the entire organization does not forget where they came from, and they always think about being charitable, and I would hope that everybody feels the same way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I consider it an honor to introduce one of tonight's Alicia Rose Victorious champions, Michael Sacamano. Once in a person's lifetime, if they are lucky enough, they come across a person that initially appears larger than life, an individual whose personality can take over a room if they so choose. But once that person allows you in their life, you find it's what's inside them that makes them special and stand apart from others. Michael Sacamano is a man of integrity, loyalty, devotion, and compassion, all traits that were instilled in him at an early age by his lovely mother, Patricia, and his late father, Anthony Sacamano. As you saw in the video of the Brave the Shave event, when Michael puts his mind to something, you can rest assured it will be accomplished and done to perfection. Michael and his wonderful wife Barb know they have so much to be grateful for and are always the first ones to give back to the community. There's nothing Michael won't do for causes he believes in, the community he serves, and for his friends and family that he loves and cherishes. While Michael's presence is felt wherever he goes and whatever he does, his heart is even bigger. Michael doesn't care if you're a tourist or a beach bum or a star. All he asks is that you be as you are. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my extreme privilege to introduce you to my dear friend, Michael Saccomano.
I want to take this time and thank the DiNatale family and the Alicia Rose Foundation Board for this wonderful honor. It goes without saying, but I personally do not feel I deserve this honor. This honor should go to the children who, through no fault of their own, face difficulties in life, whether it be health-related, family economics, or racial equality issues. To overcome the obstacles these kids face make them our true heroes. My family started our efforts with small donations across many worthy charities. Then, we expanded and started donating annual gifts to a local children's home, and we've continued with other charities we've become familiar with through our network. The thank you receive from any donation or assistance provided is all the recognition you need or ask for. Last year was different. After a health scare, I really wanted to give back to our South Jersey community. After discussing with my family and with full support of my firm, we reached out to our personal and professional network. Everyone responded in ways I could not imagine. We raised $70,000 for 3 local charities, including the Alicia Rose Foundation. This year, my family embarked on another fundraising event, but due to COVID-19, our plan was put on hold. We will have an event once we get back to the new normal. The Alicia Rose Foundation will always be in our heart and beneficiary of my family's efforts. From my wife Barb and my children Nicholas and Tyler, we thank the DiNatales and their foundation for this wonderful honor. Thank you, have a wonderful night, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon.
Great work, Michael. And now for our third and final champion of the night, Voorhees' own Kimberly Dixteen Hughes.
A Camden County teacher was just given the highest honor for educators.
Today, the Garden State is celebrating the newest New Jersey State Teacher of the Year.
Imagine if your favorite teacher was the New Jersey State Teacher of the Year!
The #1 educator in the entire state of New Jersey.
Kimberly Dixteen Hughes.
The most rewarding aspect of being named the New Jersey State Teacher of the Year would be the ability to celebrate others and looking a teacher in the face, an educator in the face, and saying you're worth it and what you're doing is incredible, and looking at students and praising their work and be able to share that with them. And that's been really a great honor that I've been able to be in all 21 counties and really see what's happening on the ground level. And that's exciting.
What I signed up for was empowering educators. So we were able to air 165 New Jersey educators over the course of 12 weeks. And that's really incredible when you think about the turnaround, and teachers were filming from home and doing everything they could to meet the needs of students who didn't have access. And I signed up for all of the challenges because, one, I was empowering teachers to meet our most vulnerable population.
I really believe that anything is possible from a classroom.
On behalf of our members in the New Jersey Education Association, 200,000 school employees from our #1 rated public schools in the nation, we offer our sincerest congratulations to all of tonight's recipients. I have the honor to introduce one of them tonight. I know Kim Dixteen Hughes is one of our 200,000 members. She is a teacher at Haddonfield Memorial High School, right here in Camden County. I actually met her by accident 3 years ago, I was at an event hosted by Haddonfield Education Association, where the local association was hosting a community dinner with the administration, the Board of Education members, and other community people. Following my greetings to the group, Kim introduced herself to me and noted that she was an early career member. In her conversation, she also mentioned that she graduated from Eastern High School. Now, I had been introduced to Giselle at our common hairdressers and had become familiar with the foundation's work a couple of years before that. I mentioned it to Kim, and I found out that Kim was in fact friends with Alicia and was very active, and I could see actually passionate about the foundation and the work. That night, Kim shared with me other work she was equally as passionate about regarding a former child soldier from Sudan that she and her students decided to help achieve a master's degree. I could easily see that Kim's philosophy and practice of teaching extended beyond any textbooks, beyond the brick and mortar of the school, and into the hearts, the minds, and the lives of students who were fortunate enough to be in her class. Just a year later, this past year, I was not surprised to see that Kim was selected as the State Teacher of the Year in New Jersey, a recognition of exemplary classroom practice and professionalism. When Kim was announced as the State Teacher of the Year, her remarks included her message that if you want to make a difference in this world, become a teacher. Kim personifies these words and she embodies their spirit. She knows and she understands that educators do not see their subject matter as the end result, whether it's English, math, science, art, physical education. Educators teach their subjects so that students have the tools they need as adults to apply what they know, to achieve their dreams, and make a difference in the world. Kim's commitment to Alicia, to Alicia's family, and this foundation is what she does to make the world a better place for other teens and their families who are going through similar circumstances. Kim has dedicated her teachings to make the world a better place for them, and because of it, Alicia's legacy also continues. Kim, you are just a force to be reckoned with. It is my honor to have gotten to know you over this time. I am humbled by your drive and ability to make change happen. You are an energy, you are a role model, you are a passion, and we are most proud to have you as one of our 200,000 members. You exemplify what it means to be a New Jersey educator, and I want to personally thank you for all that you do. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I introduce the next awardee, Kim Dickstein Hughes.
Good evening, and welcome to my classroom. It is an incredible honor for me to be recognized as one of this year's victorious champions, alongside my fellow honorees, Mike and Dennis, at the 18th annual Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation Birthday Bash. Now, I've been volunteering with the foundation for 18 years. This year looks a little different.
Now, even though we aren't in person for the Birthday Bash, we can still come together to celebrate and support the Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation. In my acceptance speech as the 2019-2020 New Jersey State Teacher of the Year, I spoke as to how Alicia's passing and the work of the Alicia Rose Victorious Foundation have shaped the course of my entire life and brought me courage and purpose. As a classroom educator, I've had the unique ability to share with my students and colleagues Alicia's story of enduring optimism and bring together teens from across the region to advise our initiatives at the Victorious Foundation. In fact, I've served as our Youth Leadership Council moderator and volunteered with our youth during Teen Cancer Awareness Week, our annual 5K, and the Birthday Bash. Our work is truly for teens, by teens, and we've turned our trauma into triumph. I am humbled to be recognized as one of this year's victorious champions and would not be here today if not for all of you. I'd like to thank my friends and family for your infinite love and support. I'd like to recognize all of our victorious volunteers, especially my sister Caitlin Bratz, who has also had her students volunteer with the foundation and truly defines what it means to be victorious for teens.
I'd like to thank my students, the education community at large, and the New Jersey Education Association for supporting this programming. And finally, I'd like to thank the DiNatale family. Giselle, Mario, Sebi, and Gabe, it goes without saying that you are my family and I love you. Thank you for bringing us all together to bring courage and comfort to hospitalized teens. I'd like to dedicate this award to our angels, Alicia and Robin. I hope we always make you proud as we continue to be victorious for teens. Thank you.
How about our champions, huh? All of the incredible things they've done for their community this year. Meanwhile, I've worn 2 pairs of pants and 3 t-shirts since March. But hey, I got up before noon and put on a tie to film this, so I'm basically doing incredible work as well. Speaking of getting dressed up for a good cause, I'd say this year's event is going pretty flawlessly. There are some benefits for doing the bash virtually. I haven't messed up at all for once, and I don't have to deal with all those drunk loud people in the back of the room that always talk over me no matter what. You guys know who I'm talking about. You know. Anyway, it looks like we already have a ton of bidders on our silent auction, and we're almost at our fundraising goal. So keep those donations coming in, guys. We're almost there. And for those of you who are still bummed about not getting some of those in-person benefits of a real-life birthday bash, you're in luck, because this year we have a digital program booklet. If you scroll down, you'll see that we have a program book that you can flip through just like you're at the event. So instead of ignoring people at your table at the event, you can just ignore whoever's sitting next to you right now. I'm going to throw it over one more time to my parents. Movie magic, movie magic, movie magic, movie magic.
Great job, Sebastian. Thank you. And we're on the topic of thanking people. I wanted to take the time to thank our annual sponsors, whose year-long effort really sustains our programs, especially this year. Also want to thank our platinum sponsor, P.J. Willihan Restaurant Group.
Our gold sponsor, Friedman LLP, Accounting and Advisory Services.
Our silver sponsors, TD Bank, Virtua Health, Wisfis Bank.
And our bronze sponsors, Churchill Engineering, CME Associates, the Domenica Foundation, the Order of the Sons of Italy, New Jersey Foundation, and Republic Bank. And a special thanks to our Bash in the Box, Alicia's Art Cart, and Teen Kit virtual event sponsors. Proceeds for tonight's event will support 42 Alicia's Art Carts and over 1,000 Teen Kits this year.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for being victorious for teens.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Well, that about wraps up our program for the night. I don't know about you, but I had a blast. Remember, the silent auction ends Sunday at 5 p.m., so make sure you get those bids in. Thank you again for your continued support of our foundation, and I hope you and your family are healthy and well during these difficult times. I don't know about you, but I am excited for Halloween tomorrow. I'm going to something especially strange. A compassionate human being who wears a mask so that he doesn't get other people sick. Please wear your mask. Happy Halloween. Now, I don't know about you, but the biggest thing I miss most about the birthday bash is the 4 hours of schmoozing I have to do at the cocktail hour. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to do that now. Hey, Marianne, great to see you. How are things? Good. Hey, Phil, how's the knee? Oh, yeah, you know, New York. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Margaret, how are the kids? Oh, very cool. That's, yeah, you know, they're getting big. And yeah, that's how kids they go. Yeah, well, hey, Mom. Hey, Gabe. You're still growing. Still getting big. Hey, Gabe, you're still growing big, huh? You're a big tall man. And, yeah, I miss all this.